Welcome to our podcast today, Financial Freedom Unlocked with John Wise from VimoFin. Stop Overspending Now, the simple steps to take control. Hey everyone, and welcome back to Financial Freedom Unlocked. I'm your host, John Wise from VimoFin, and I am absolutely thrilled to be hanging out with you today. Are you tired of that nagging feeling that you're spending too much? Do you ever look at your bank account and wonder where all your money went? You are definitely not alone. Today, we are diving deep into a topic that affects so many of us: overspending. But don't worry, this isn't about deprivation or complicated budgeting. We're going to unlock simple, actionable steps you can take right now to gain control of your spending and start building a brighter financial future. But before we dive into these game-changing tips, if you're serious about taking control of your finances and want more insights like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button below. We drop new episodes packed with practical advice every week, and you won't want to miss out. And hey, if you're already feeling excited about what we're about to discuss, give that like button a tap. It helps us reach more people just like you. All right, let's get started. Understanding your spending habits. The first step to stopping overspending is understanding why you're doing it in the first place. It's not about beating yourself up, it's about gaining awareness. Practical. Tip 1. Track your expenses for a week. The no judgment zone. Step 1. Grab a notebook, use a spreadsheet, or download a budgeting app on your phone. There are tons of free options out there like Mint, YNAB, You Need a Budget, offers a free trial, or even just the Notes app on your phone. Step 2. For the next 7 days, diligently record every single thing you spend money on. I mean everything. That morning coffee, the impulse buy at the grocery store checkout, the streaming subscription you barely use. Step 3. Be honest with yourself. This is for your eyes only, and there's no judgment here. The goal is simply to gather data. Real-life example. 1. I remember when I first did this, I was shocked at how much I was spending on takeout coffee every single morning. It seemed like a small amount each day, maybe $5 here and there, but when I added it up at the end of the week, it was over $35. That's money that could have been going towards my savings goals. Practical tip 2. Categorize your spending. Step 1. Once the week is up, look at your list of expenses. Start grouping similar items together. Common categories include groceries, dining out, transportation, entertainment, shopping, subscriptions, etc. Step 2. Calculate the total amount you spent in each category. This will give you a clear picture of where your money is actually going. Real-life example. 2. My friend Sarah did this exercise and realized she was spending a fortune on impulse buys from online retailers. She'd see something cute on social media and click Buy Now without even thinking about it. Categorizing her spending helped her see this pattern clearly. Seeing these numbers laid out can be a real eye-opener. It helps you move from vague feelings of overspending to concrete data you can work with. Segment 2. Identifying your spending triggers. Host. Now that you know where your money is going, let's figure out why. Understanding your spending triggers is crucial for breaking the cycle of overspending. Practical. Tip 3. Reflect on your emotional state. When spending. Step 1. Go back through your expense list from last week. For each purchase, ask yourself, how was I feeling right before I bought this? Were you stressed, bored, happy, celebrating? Step 2. Jot down any emotions or situations that seem to be consistently linked to your spending. Real-life example. 3. For me, stress after a long workday was a huge trigger. I'd often find myself ordering expensive takeout or buying something I didn't need online just to feel a little better in the moment. Recognizing this pattern was the first step towards finding healthier ways to cope with stress. Practical tip 4. Identify environmental triggers. Step 1. Think about the places and situations where you tend to overspend. Is it when you're browsing in a particular store, scrolling through social media, out with certain friends. Step 2. Make a list of these environmental triggers. Real-life example 4. My colleague Mark realized that he always overspent when he went to the mall on his lunch break. Just being surrounded by all the shops and sales would tempt him. Once he identified this trigger, he started packing his lunch and going for a walk outside instead. Practical tip 5. Recognize marketing and social pressures. Step 1. Pay attention to the advertisements and social media content that influence your spending. Are you buying things because you genuinely need them, or because you feel like you should have them based on what you see online? Step 2. Be mindful of social pressures to keep up with trends or spend money in certain ways. Real-life example. 5. I used to feel pressured to buy the latest gadgets just because everyone else seemed to have them. But when I really thought about it, those things often ended up collecting dust. Recognizing this social pressure helped me prioritize my own financial goals over keeping up with the Joneses. Once you understand your triggers, whether they're emotional, environmental, or social, you can start developing strategies to avoid or manage them. And now, a quick but super important reminder. If you're finding this information valuable and it's resonating with you, please take a moment to hit that like button. It tells us we're on the right track and helps others discover this podcast. And if you haven't already, seriously consider subscribing so you never miss out on more practical financial tips. Segment 3. Practical strategies to curb overspending. Okay, so we know where our money's going and why. Now for the exciting part, what can we actually do about it? Here are some powerful practical strategies to help you curb overspending. Practical strategy. 1. The 24-hour or 48-hour rule. Step 1. When you feel the urge to make a non-essential purchase, especially an impulse buy, tell yourself you'll wait 24 or even 48 hours before going through with it. Step 2. During this waiting period, think honestly about whether you truly need the item and if it aligns with your financial goals. Step 3. You'll often find that the urge to buy fades and you save yourself some money. Real-life example. 6. I used to be a sucker for online sales. I'd see a limited time offer and feel like I had to buy it immediately. Implementing the 24-hour rule has been a game changer. Most of the time, I completely forget about the item by the next day. Practical strategy. 2. Create a realistic budget and stick to it. Step 1. Based on your tracked expenses, create a budget that allocates your income to different categories. Be realistic about your spending habits, but also identify areas where you can cut back. Step 2. There are various budgeting methods you can try: the 50-30-20 rule, zero-based budgeting, or simply setting spending limits for each category. Find what works best for you. Step 3. Regularly review your budget and track your progress. Adjust it as needed based on your changing circumstances. Real-life example. 7. My friend David was struggling with overspending on entertainment. When he created a budget, he allocated a specific amount for going out each month. This helped him be more mindful of his spending and make conscious choices about how he wanted to use that money. Practical strategy. 3. Automate your savings. Step 1. Treat your savings like a non-negotiable bill. Set up automatic transfers from your checking account to your savings account on payday. Step 2. Even a small amount saved consistently can make a big difference over time. Step 3. By automating your savings, you're paying your future self first and reducing the temptation to spend that money. Real-life example. 8. I started by automating just $25 a week into a separate savings account. I barely noticed it leaving my checking account, but over a year, it added up to over $1,300. It was amazing to see how such a small change could have such a significant impact. Practical strategy. 4. Unsubscribe and unfollow. Digital declutter. Step 1. Go through your email inbox and unsubscribe from marketing emails from retailers that tempt you to spend. Step 2. Unfollow or mute social media accounts that frequently promote unnecessary purchases or create a sense of FOMO, fear of missing out. Step 3. Creating a less consumer-driven digital environment can significantly reduce your exposure to spending triggers. Real-life example. 9. My sister used to get bombarded with emails from her favorite clothing stores every day, announcing new arrivals and sales. Unsubscribing from these emails drastically reduced her impulse purchases. Practical strategy. 5. Find free or low-cost alternatives for entertainment. Step 1. Brainstorm activities you enjoy that don't cost a lot of money. This could include hiking, reading, having friends over for game night, visiting free museums, or exploring local parks. Step 2. Make a conscious effort to choose these alternatives over expensive entertainment options more often. Real-life example. 10. Instead of going to the movies every weekend, my partner and I started having themed movie nights at home with popcorn we made ourselves. It's just as fun and saves us a ton of money. Practical strategy. 6. Shop with a list and stick to it. Step 1. Before going to the grocery store or any other store, make a detailed list of exactly what you need. Step 2. Stick to your list and avoid browsing or making impulse purchases. Real-life example. 11. I used to go to the grocery store without a list and always ended up buying things I didn't need. Now, I create a list based on my meal plan for the week, and I'm much better at staying within my budget. These strategies might seem simple, but when implemented consistently, they can have a profound impact on your spending habits and help you take control of your financial life. Remember, it's about progress, not perfection. Segment 4. Dealing with setbacks and maintaining momentum. 4 minutes. It's important to acknowledge that there will be times when you slip up and overspend. Don't beat yourself up about it. It's part of the process. The key is to learn from it and get back on track. Practical tip 7. Forgive yourself and learn. Step 1. If you overspend, acknowledge it without judgment. Step 2. Reflect on what triggered the overspending and how you can handle similar situations differently in the future. Step 3. Don't let a small setback derail your progress. Just get back to your budget and your goals. Practical. Tip 8. Focus on your why. Step 1. Remind yourself of your financial goals. Why are you trying to stop overspending? Is it to save for a down payment on a house, pay off debt, or achieve financial independence? Step 2. Keeping your why in mind can provide motivation and help you stay focused on your long-term objectives. Practical. Tip 9. Celebrate small wins. Step 1. Acknowledge and celebrate your progress, no matter how small it seems. Did you stick to your grocery list this week? Did you resist an impulse buy? Step 2. Recognizing your successes can help build momentum and keep you motivated. Building healthy financial habits takes time and effort. Be patient with yourself, celebrate your wins, and don't get discouraged by occasional setbacks. You've got this. Wow, we covered so much today. We talked about understanding your spending habits, identifying your triggers, and implementing practical strategies to curb overspending. Remember, taking control of your finances is a journey, not a destination. Every small step you take towards mindful spending brings you closer to your financial goals. And now, for one last incredibly important request. If you found this episode helpful and you're ready to unlock your financial freedom, please, please, please hit that subscribe button right now. We have so much more valuable content coming your way. Also, show us some love by giving this episode a big like. And finally, the absolute best way you can support the podcast and help others benefit from this information is to share this episode with your friends, family, or anyone you know who might be struggling with overspending. Let's build a community of financially empowered individuals. Thank you so much for tuning in to Financial Freedom Unlocked. I'm John Wise from VimoFin, and I can't wait to chat with you again next week. Until then, take control of your money and create the financial future you deserve.